Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal and I'm a psychic medium here delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So we're connecting with the 424 gateway portal and the full moon in Virgo, right? So there's been so many portals and energies that have been coming through within February. This is a very, very powerful time. With all the cosmic alignments that are going on too, there are major things that are going on. Right, so it's more fun to catch my readings in real time as I do talk about all of the alignments, but they're all timeless to know that, right? So with this Virgo full moon, I'm very much feeling this earth energy, green frequency, as I talk a lot about color frequency, whatever I'm picking up on my clairs, whatever messages and things that are brought to my awareness within a reading to bring messages to you. I'm also picking up a lot on white and black and the duality of it. It's also showing me a lot of yin-yang energies, balancing feminine, masculine energies, right? Which is all about alignments, and that's really what is going on at this time. It's a very, very powerful time for soulmate contracts, new contracts, unions coming together. I just really noticed the white and black was popping so significantly as I started this reading, right? And realizing that's definitely coming through along with feeling this earthy energy. So I really feel connections are really being grounded. Yeah, look, Hierophant, as I say that, these new contracts are coming together. Four of Pentacles, yes. I've pulled two decks too. Actually, my daughter was getting me ready. She's my little Virgo. This is her full moon, so it was cute. She stayed up last night and was pulling decks for me to work with. So she had pulled the Mystic Dreamer Tarot, which is very beautiful, and the Empress has been standing out very strong with the Seven of Swords. Now, I don't know if this is, Five of Swords, Page of Cups. So I'm just going to get into the reading. I'm going to be giving more of my channeled messages at the end of the reading. So hang out till the end if you want more of my channeled messages, because now they're bringing me right into the tarot. Right, so because I've got a cute story to let you guys know about a new rose. So hang out to the end, right? All right, so Five of Swords coming out with the Page of Cups, right? So I've been talking about my readings. There's been this strong energy of pages coming out very significantly. Children. Children have been a big influence. I think it's one of my last readings that I was talking about too. And I was guided to the Witch's Garden, which, if you guys know, I use this deck a lot when children are involved, right? Because it's interesting. The Hierophant has two children, and this is a picture, and that was the first card that I showed you. It's like these two children are going to divine God source, right? And asking for help, right? Or there's something to do with that. I really feel there's an intervention happening very strongly with the child. Now they're showing me the Magician here. And you're manifesting some sort of new beginning or opportunity, right? There's something very significant with the pages, because then it brought me right to this deck, right? And we've got the Page of Cups here with the Five of Swords. Right, I'm picking up the Emperor, because it's interesting. It's like the Empress, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. See, it's like there's supposed to be this union, right? This coming together, this collaboration, right? Blending, right? But there's the Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles with the Lovers here. Something to do with fives, and then there's the Page. So to me, there's something that's in the way, or there has been, right? Energies are coming through very strong for me, very quickly, very rapidly within this portal energy. I also had a lot going on yesterday, but I'm still picking up on the energy that was coming through with the 24th portal, because it's been a series of portals that have been bringing in energy, not to mention the light codes and the activations that have been coming in with the solar flares. We have had the strongest solar flares that we ever have been coming through at this time in alignment with these portals, and it's very, very significant for activating light codes within higher levels of ascension. Like, I've been feeling lots of pressure and things within my third eye and crown chakra. I've actually been having to take medicine, which I don't often do, right? Because the pressure and thing. Also with my jaw, things like that. There's been different things that very strong have been coming through. So whatever I feel to talk about significant. So for some of you, maybe you're noticing these things, right? I mean, if you feel there's anything medically wrong, I'm not authorized to give medical advice, seek a doctor, but I'm just letting you know what's going on with me, right? So there's very, very powerful activations that are happening at this time. Look, Two of Cups. A lot of these activations, these integrations are coming together to align these higher level soulmates that are meant to come together. There could be choices too. There's something to do with that. It very much is. See, Five of Wands with the Eight of Wands. It's like you're trying to build, you're trying to create, you're trying to work with something, but you see the two children there? Something to do with the collaboration, like you need to work with your children. Your children are like a part of this, right? Or it's getting all of your children on the same page. The Devil is here. And there's two nines in between that. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. There's definitely a cycle closing out. And it's interesting as I'm talking about working together, right? I feel like I need to slow this energy down. See, the Sun card's next to the Lovers. But what's interesting is there's the Devil card here. And there's this children that's giving an offering. There's definitely an ending. The Devil is next to the Death card. There is definitely an ending. I'm getting that like a child was getting used as like a puppet, right? But then there's this Five of Swords. Look at her coming down on this child, and I'm getting like Cinderella vibes. So maybe there was a child that was being conditioned or used in a way. So what I'm getting, I guess, is there's multiple children. Like one needs some sort of forgiveness. One was being influenced by somebody, kind of by another. And maybe there's one that needs forgiveness that wants to work together with you. And there's one that needs to be... I want to say let go of, but not given up on, but maybe creating some sort of distance, or a lot of work is needed, help, therapy, something like that. You know, because there's this child here, it's like he's needing more help than her, but there's two children that are here. All right, just a minute, let me take this. Hi.
35526, right? Or did you change it?
Just a minute. It's star 3552626.
I'll put in the area code this way. There we go. All right, thanks, baby.
Okay, bye. All right. So, all right, I got started. Okay. Let me put these back and let's see. This is going to make sense for whoever it's for. It always take that with readings. Like, if it doesn't make sense to you, then it's not your message, because it's going to make sense for whoever it is. Like, in the past, I've been hesitant to say, or even some of my readings I've not uploaded, because I'm like, oh, well, it didn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to somebody. All right, but I felt to start over, so maybe we're going to a new storyline of the same one. Right? But see, this witch's garden, I'm trying to remember. It's definitely, I was guided to it, and there's a lot of children in it, and also the angels. That was the reading that I did, where I didn't realize there were so many children in that deck. I feel like I have to back up. I'm like really bright. Okay. So there's something to do with there being a big influence of children. I still feel that's coming out. So maybe if you don't have children or something, then this isn't your reading. But, you know, that family energy. See how I can't get away from the children in this deck. Like, look at this tower. It's a tree house. And the children are falling from the tower. I'm picking up this big significance of two. There's something to do with two. So it's got to be 2 children. There's 2 children all around this deck. She's got her hand on her children on one child's head here, and it looks like another hand on a lover. And this is the 10 of Pentacles. See, it's like finding that balance. It's like somebody's needing to find how to balance like their love for their lover, for their children, or for their child. Right. Maybe it's like 2 children were being punished, right? But maybe there's one that's willing to work on it and change or needs more love than the other at this time. You know how, I know that's like one of the hardest things as a mother sometimes. Like my daughter was talking about, this was interesting at work, as she was talking about like the rules and how, you know, if other people do things that are wrong, like it comes down on all of them. And she's like, it's not fair. And I was like, but isn't that kind of like how I've done things in the past? Sometimes if one of you are bad, then I've got to punish the entire family. And even though it doesn't seem fair, but it's kind of like you have to work together as a family. So it's not like that in every situation, but sometimes it's called to do that. And I was showing her, I'm like, see how even in the workplace. And I'm sure there's other people that feel that it's not fair. But if you remember, there'd be times that it was just how I had to restore justice within the family. It's just sometimes you kind of have to do that. Everybody has to put in the work, and that's kind of what it does. It gets you to kind of think about other people's feelings, right, in a way, and know that your actions are going to impact more than just you. It's going to impact others, but not that way in every situation. But I felt to explain that, you know, they brought that to me. So maybe for some of you, if you always like punish your children together, things like that, maybe you need to not punish both, right? Maybe you need to look more into what happened, right? So, but you're receiving help. See, those children are falling from the treehouse, and look, there's 2 spirit animals here. Possum, it looks like, and a fairy. The fairy, I love all the fairies in this reading too. They're catching the children here. So there's something about, see, 6 of Pentacles, fairness. But maybe you need help and resources. There's that Death card. But there's some sort of ending to a situation. You know, this is the year of justice, right? But look, Tower, I just didn't even realize that. Tower with 10 of Pentacles. There's some sort of foundation coming down, but you're getting like your legacy. But look, see, there's a devil here. There's definitely something trying to stop it, right? 8 of Wands, it's coming in fast. You know, we're going off the full moon energies in Virgo, so I feel something is coming in very fast. Maybe some sort of reveal, some sort of, you know, 2 of Cups. There's a fast movement towards love. Two of Cups is often to choice of love and lovers. See, there's something very strong with the 2s. There now we've got the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, with the Strength card here, and here's 2 of the frequency, the 2. See how I kind of can be all over the place. 2 of Pentacles, 222. I told you the 222 frequency. All these portals, these upgrades, this is major. That's what I mean. It's more fun to catch these in real time. And they make sense to you. There's very tough decisions that are going to be being made. But it's like, I really feel things are out of your hands, right? Things are being, I feel there's a lot of like moving parts they're showing me that are going together with this. It's like, there's some things that are going to be out of your control. You're going to be getting realizations, downloads. It's like maybe you always had a perspective at one way. You're going to be thinking about it in another way. Maybe for some of you, you always had a certain belief system or a way of thinking, and it's going to click. It's going to change for you. You know, sometimes it's getting that download of something different, doing something different, getting some sort of help. Right, but it's very strongly this 222 frequency. That's why I say something major. I feel that it's happening in phases as I was starting to bring about this reading. Something happening in phases, right? Maybe it's meant to for the healing, for certain things to integrate. And there's something with 7s too. We've got 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It's about having boundaries and distance, and Seven of Cups is about having those options, you know, but realizing that some of them are illusions, some of them aren't really options at all. They're just past ways of thinking and cycles. It's like maybe if you've always thought about certain options and ways, like you're eliminating those now. They're showing me like the X crossing things out, right? You're realizing certain ways that you can't do them anymore. So you're starting to bring in some new options that are in alignment with your destiny. Right? All right, let me check this. I got some things being taken care of at the moment. All right. And I have multiple phones, so hold on. Okay. Just a second, guys. Okay. What's the time actually? 16:26. Okay. Sorry about this. All right. So, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands. I keep seeing Winnebagos like everywhere. I think that's what they're called, or maybe it's a certain kind. The campers or whatever that you drive around. I have never seen so many before. It's literally like 10 a day. I mean, I know that I'm in a very big tourist area in town, but they're literally everywhere. Maybe some of you are being called to travel or make some sort of change. But something is off at the distance, Three of Wands, with your destiny. Right? It's definitely what's going on here. There's lots of distractions right now, currently, too. Six of Pentacles. Something fair, though. Something of balance is trying to come in. And you better know that when that's happening, the devil is trying to block and stop it. And see, for some of you, it's something to do with your family, right? See, there's two children now here that are getting along with this. And maybe there needs that are getting along in this one. Maybe there needs to be some sort of separation between children for them to get together and make amends, right? I'm getting healing is needed, right? You have to trust what you feel is for you, but there's a new beginning. The Fool card. See, but there needs to be an ending here. There's a cycle that's closing out. There definitely is. So it's an outdated way. Whatever this this new beginning is coming, whether it's like it has to. It's in alignment with your destiny. This new beginning is coming. It's here. I feel already. It's happening in phases. It may not look that way, but some sort of ending is happening for a new beginning to emerge. It's going to be happening very fast with the Knight of Wands, but this is being sent by the divine. This, and you could be seeing a lot of. I've been seeing so much duality with the twins too. I've been seeing twin dogs everywhere. I see more today, more last night. I've never seen like duplicate dogs, the same dogs everywhere. It's been so significantly. All right, so I guess I better stop here because and there's two king here. You could have a choice between lovers too. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a false lover. There's some. Look at these fours. Four of Wands, Four of Swords. See, there's like healing that needs to take place and union. And right next to the lovers is the Empress. This Empress is getting her lover. Look. There's an Empress that's meant to get a divine lover. It's being like ordained by God, like divine source. Maybe the children have went. There's something to do. Like even she's holding up her hands like, you know what? Judgment's being called. If children have been intervening in a love connection, getting in the way, divine is intervening with these children. Maybe there's two two that are going through major interventions, right? Ace of Swords, clarity. You know, look, she is being freed. Look at this beautiful Eight of Swords. She is being freed from all of this pain, right? It's like you are being lifted up. So whatever's going on in your world, there was a big influence with the devil here. The devil was keeping you chained and bound in the situation, I feel, using your children, right? They're showing me the King of Cups, the King of Wands. You could have a choice between lovers here. For some of you could have been dealing with, like, somebody that was carrying this. Maybe somebody was causing mayhem within a family. Maybe somebody was using the children to keep you trapped and stuck. Maybe somebody was keeping you bound through the children, either using the children, or maybe you were just trapped and stuck in a situation because you were staying due to having children, or there being an influence on that. Because I told you it's coming out very significantly, right? And I told you, just Five of Swords. And maybe for some of you, like, there was a child that was against you because of what was happening. Because even though this is a woman, like, you can picture it as like a male. Maybe there was some sort of figure that was being oppressive to a child and controlling and making a child act out, right? Maybe they were being, like, abusive or something like that, which was causing them to then cause chaos and conflict, right? I'm picking up multiple different things here. But see, there's this Knight of Cups with Ten of Swords. I feel that this love offer, there's some sort of love offer coming in that's going to be freeing somebody. Ten of Swords, getting out of a painful situation. Then there's going to be celebration. But see, celebration comes after Eight of Cups, after some sort of walking away from all of this chaos and conflict. And this is the Five of Wands. There's a lot of chaos and conflict. All these birds are fighting over worms and all of those things. I just feel there was a lot of fighting and chaos and conflict that was going on within a family because of big influence of, like, devil energy or obsessive, just toxic cycles and patterns. Maybe for some of you, like, you have children, karmic children that have illnesses, you know, things like that need a lot of healing, right? Especially if you had karmic children, your karma goes upon them, right? So maybe there just needed to be a lot of healing. So maybe they've been getting used against you. Maybe this is where a time where you finally realize that intervention is needed, help is needed, things like that. But there's going to be very beautiful healing that's taken place here, right? Maybe it needs to happen in phases per child. Maybe you can't heal them all at the same time. Maybe working with separate, you know, but there's some sort of major healing. But then, you know, celebrating, coming together in this beautiful energy. It's all happening very quickly with the Eight of Wands. And I love all this blue energy that I'm feeling too. This pretty blue being in Pisces season. It's very magical. It's very loving, caring, kind. And there's something very beautiful with that. Doing things more delicately, like the Strength card. Like, look at this card too, how beautiful with the bear and the cubs. Seeing like she's nurturing the bear and the cubs are seeing this. It's like maybe the children are going to be healed too by seeing you receiving some sort of healing too and care. I'm getting this beautiful tender care energy, mama bear energy, you know. This is very beautiful. But all right, I better leave the reading here. Yeah, there's this new beginnings here. So I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely watch whatever you feel guided to, but I wanted to get on today and do a reading with this beautiful energy that's been coming in within the portals of February. This is something so magical about February and the series of all these portals and energies along with the activations. All right, my girls actually have a few minutes, right? Yeah, because it's harder on the weekends because I got, you know, a lot going on my kids and stuff, but there's just something so beautiful. Yeah, I flip right to justice. Justice is definitely coming in. It has been, but it's like maybe you weren't seeing it as justice because some sort of healing needed to take place. And if I'm getting multiple levels of healing, yeah, and Chariot, and there's forward movement and the balancing, the duality of the white and the black, right? See. So what I want to share with you guys is that I've been having flowers, right, that I've been finding on my path. Such beautiful things, like they just keep appearing on my path, right? Like I even found one of these, if you guys have been following my channel, on my path, right? So I've been getting like a lot of wedding vibes and things like that. I thought that was so beautiful. I've showed multiple other flowers, and then sure enough yesterday there was this big beautiful white flower that was on my path too. So, and look how big that is. Like I've got a lot of little ones and stuff, but literally like stepped over it, you know, because it was dark. It was right there. So I feel it's just going to appear something that's going to appear very quickly. It's going to be unexpected. And and you could look up the cut of a white rose, right? And the innocence. And there's something very, very innocent. There's definitely a beautiful healing that is taking place. So I wanted to share that. And all right, I'm too distracted to share more of just a lot of the messages, because or a lot of the other signs. I'm gonna be doing other readings, right? I will have more time tomorrow. Well, I have to appear more court stuff, but I'm gonna be doing some readings later on. So watch whatever you guys feel guided to. No, all my readings are timeless. I normally upload in 3s, but today I only have time to do this one. So all right, I will definitely be getting and doing more Virgo readings with this full moon, because we're gonna be feeling the energy for the rest of February of this portal, of these portals and the integration. It closing out and stuff. So there's gonna be lots more readings, and then we feel the full moons for a full week and all of that. So anyway, love and light to all of you. Bye.